Welcome back. It's a morning edition. This segment right here is for the gentlemen or those daters out there or the women who want to verify these findings or not. There was, I guess, a recent poll done that found the 12 needs or wants of women on a date. And they included things like making sure we get home safe, offering to pay for the bill, or if you split the bill, not being over focused on the details, things like that. So we got to talking about this. I've been removed from the dating scene for about a minute, guys. So I cannot verify the findings of the 12 items, but to Annie.
Yes.
Well,
do
you have some?
What did I have some what?
Of the things that they found?
No, I mean, I mentioned that they want you make sure they get home safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. To split the bill or offer to pay for the bill.
Right.
Split it. If you do split the bill, don't get
And
overly
pick a
locked
location,
into
right?
the.
And to pick a
the
location without
location.
like a lot of back and forth. Just
Yeah.
say like, hey, let's go here.
Give a compliment that's
Right.
specific.
Yeah.
Right.
Not just like a general like you look beautiful. Although that I mean like that's nice, but it's like, oh, I really like
I
your
love
earrings.
that bracelet.
That bracelet or that dress or whatever.
What say you, Annie?
I think these are like bare minimum. Like these are just normal things that
you.
you should do. I don't know what the full list of 12 was, but the getting home safe is obviously like non-negotiable. I think some people may be like, oh, well, the guy, like why not let me have opinions about where we go? I see that, but from my perspective, sometimes
If you were the asker,
if I was the
Right.
asker, I think you would make a suggestion. Like I like making a suggestion because then it's not it's the trap we fall into now in like long-term relationships and marriages of like, where should we eat? I don't know where you want to eat. Well, and then as I can see the men in the situation, well, what about this? No. What about this? No. What do you want?
what do you want? Yeah.
I don't know. But like if you just keep naming things, it might spur an idea. So these are all kind of bare minimum.
Yeah, I think the
and this
bar
is
is
for
the floor,
first dates.
right?
The bar is the floor.
The bar is
apparently.
the floor.
But paying for the date, that's always a debate. I appreciate it in an old-fashioned way. I think that splitting and a woman paying for things after a certain amount of dates, like you can always offer, right? Like if you feel strongly about that, always offer or say like, hey, we can split it. But if the
Did you do the reach when you dated? Like, if
What's
you
the
were
reach?
for like the
the
as a
fake
woman, like the reach, like
so our first date was a lunch date that then lasted
Nice.
for like 3 hours. But we went.
Did you do the reach for the wallet?
It was
when time to
it was
pay?
like we got Thai food at like a cool food stall in like a market, and so it was like a pay at the register.
So
kind
did
of
you
a thing.
reach when it was time to pay?
No, I didn't.
Didn't reach.
No, because I didn't want. I thought that he
'Cause I
should do
didn't
it.
want
He
to.
asked me out on the date, and it was Thai
To
food.
be fair, I feel like you're right. Like if you ask somebody on the date, it's like, hey, I'm willing to pay for this.
Yeah.
In hopes that we can explore our potential together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way back, I remember a date. She offered to pay for half of it, to split it. I was like, oh no. She's like, oh please. And we were getting like gelato afterwards. And I was like, oh well, how about you get the gelato? And she's like, okay, cool, we could do that. So that was like a way to like somewhat split it. I'll take care of the dinner.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotta get tired and then
that's
dessert
fine.
afterwards.
To each their own, whatever works. I just feel like we talked about it on the show today. Just be a gentleman. Open up the door for her. That's, offer to pay.
Engaged.
Look at her in her eyes when she's
Yes.
talking. Put your cell phone away.
Yes.
That's kind of it. And it seems like you'll hit like all of these requirements.
Yeah.
And then, we also talked about it. It's like, get home safely. Are you making sure they get home safely or just texting them to make sure they got, But yeah.
Follow up. Take them
follow
home.
up.
Make sure they get inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Dudes dropping off a girl. If you are doing that, pick her up. Make sure you stick around and make sure she goes
Gets
in.
into
Gets
the
inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't just drop off and be like,
and be like, bye.
I'm out.
That is the text. I do notice that now because my husband is a gentleman, but I know, like, I realize when I'm getting dropped off somewhere, like, who pulls away right away?
Yeah.
I do it for friends. I wait until they get inside.
Right.
Like, that's just a thing.
Can I tell on myself really quick?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Early on, this is college.
Mhm.
There was a girl I was really interested in. Finally got the date.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Went to the dorm, and this was a mess up. Don't do this. I pulled up and I called her saying, "Hey, I'm outside."
No.
And she like looked at the window, and then went back in. And her friend looked out. They started laughing. But Now
Could you get
I
into
sh-
the dorm?
Yeah,
though?
could you?
I could have. Yeah, I could have finagled my way in.
Okay.
I'm kind of mid
I
on
was
the
like
dorm.
standing there with like flowers.
Dorm
I'm kind
is
of
different.
I'm kind of mid on the dorm. Like,
It was a dorm, yeah. There
Yeah,
was
it
a
was a
dorm,
dorm.
so I was hey, I'm
Dorm.
outside. I didn't want to like come
she
in the
played
hallway.
you, Teddy?
I mean, we went on the date and everything, but it was like, yeah.
It was mid. It was mid.
It was well. I just looked back and I was like, Teddy, you should have gone up to the door, bro. Like I was out there with flowers.
It's a,
but, like,
it's a
I
dorm.
fine.
didn't
Dorms
it was-
are-
I didn't go to
dorms
the
or
door.
whatever.
I'm mid. You brought the
Apartments-
you brought the flowers. You were doing more than everybody else in
But
college.
yeah,
That's true.
I
Yeah.
tried.
Right.
So much more than
But
everyone in college.
That's the hint of go to the door.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
the door.
go
If
to
it's
the
an
door.
apartment building and you can't get buzzed up, go
Break it.
Right.
Be
Right.
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 Add a
No,
felony
Break
that.
it.
to the date.
Flowers. Flowers always works. With that, we're gonna wrap it up for Morning Edition. You can catch us next time. We try to get 2 episodes in per week, and if not, you can catch us Monday through Friday, 4 to 10 a.m. We'll catch you later.
Peace.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.